Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Nine Souls here at Dexbuild. I'm Matt, and we are about to continue our playthrough I think we're still in a greenhouse technically, but we've just collected our second soul. We're going to try to make our way out, and I am continuing my prayers for a double jump that never seems to come. Come on, wormhead. Before I leave the greenhouse, I want one last ride. Not you. Not interested. Oh, fine. What's this way, though? It's kind of one and the same. I gotta go up. Gotta go up. Oh, come on, dude. I just didn't feel like pairing. I just didn't, you know? Sometimes you just don't. There's really nothing up here. Except a secret. Or a way out. Where are we going right now? I did not expect to be going this way and have it be like a full new path. Because what's the path to the left? There's too much happening. There's been two other paths I've already neglected after leaving a boss fight. I really thought it'd be like, all right, go back to the pavilion, do this and that. I'm glad we ended that last episode where we did, or that would have been a 3-hour episode at this rate. All right, there's that. Of course he's here. I mean, like, he's my least favorite enemy in the game so far. Regular enemy. He's had easily my least favorite boss fight in the game. I like, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's not poorly designed or anything. It's just my least favorite. It's not my jam. So it looks like we are going up and out. And I don't know if we want to. The Grotto of Scriptures. Like, what is going on? Why is there so many paths right now? I'm going to see this one through because it's almost complete. But there's a lot to still do. And the fast travel isn't good enough to get back. And there's another jump I can't make. I'm so tired of not having a double jump for real. It's starting to feel a little bit more of a hindrance. Which led to my suspicion that they were going to give it to me. But can't win them all. Quanken board, a Solarian artifact that can be given to Shanshan, comes with a complete set of pieces, so it's a game in the Chan Kingdom and was known as the oldest strategic board game in Penglai. So I can't double jump to that, can't mark the map to say that there was like a ledge down below me that I wanted to get to. Can I like drop through that? No, I can hack this, so this is a shortcut. Maybe? Ooh, what's that? That looks good. That looks like something that could give me a double jump. Just saying. Rest. I'm actually not going to hit it yet. Because I don't want to get sucked away to something before I explore this whole area, you know? I mean, I guess I died there, so maybe it'll bring me back. But I'm worried it's like a teleporter and it's going to take me away. But we need to start getting some fast travel points. Ancient cave painting. Primordial roots, known as Fusang, is the oldest plant on our mother planet, Penglai. It feeds on light and reaches across all islands and land masses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the roots. It provides shelter for sleeping and fruit for warmth. On Penglai, civilizations arose wherever the tree thrived. Well, that was anticlimactic. I thought that was going to give me a power. I'm starting to get sad about it, y'all. Like, I'm just a little bummed right now. Alright, I'm going to go all the way back. The way I just came. Because I can't reach this. It feels like I almost should have come out of there with a double jump or something. Is this a secret? Like, what in the frick is going on in here? Don't worry, we're not going to give you a double jump. We are going to give you a pit with some worms and exploding bugs in it, though. Is that fun? It's a good consolation prize. Can I drop through the floor while keeping my charge? Yeah. A door! What is going on? Oh, this is the one I couldn't get up to. Basic component. Alright, well that's kind of fun, I guess. Really sick of this thing, though. I mean, we need to kill it because it has my, come on, my stuff in it. Alright. Well, there's that. And that helps me understand that that's a mechanic that's happening, which is kind of cool to explore some of these secret areas. And unfortunately, that's one that I thought was an indicator that, wait, what is that path? Let's do the path on this level first. I want to make sure this is all completed. Down, left. Okay, well, that's not it. So where's the door that will actually put me out that way? We're looking for... No, no. I need to not fear these guys, you know? Okay. I would like to find the door. Is it up there? Whoa! No, that is where I came from. Is it down here? Have you met Ted? I have been down here. Have I? Have I? No. This is our way forward. Definitely. Definitely not. So now it's a maze. I mean, there's treasure. I'm not hating on the treasure, that's for sure. Dark steel, used to strengthen arrows by significantly increasing their power. It's the hardest metal found in Penglai. Anything it's processed into becomes virtually indestructible. It's found naturally in the Tian Shan Mountains of the Ji Kingdom, with only 3 ore seams ever discovered, making it extremely valuable. Whoa, that was a mouthful. All right, so that still isn't my secret, but got me something. Wait, is there more there? Like, than I can see? It just felt like a secret. That little... Just had to check, you know? Gotta look for secrets. Well, till we find that door, we're never going to figure out how to go up and around that other direction. So I guess I'm just going to keep exploring this area and hoping at some point we find a stray door. That's the one we popped out of earlier. This is back the other direction. What's below me here? Can we get to it up here? No, right? Because no. So the only way through it is through that wall, which is through a door, and that door isn't the door. That's the door I need to be the door. We found 4 total doors and activated all of them, and seen a 5th without a partner. That's kind of where we stand. So I guess I'm just going to go all the way back down and see what happens that direction, and then maybe along that way we'll find a stray door, but I'm not feeling super confident about it at the moment. Can I not get back out? Like, is that a thing? They said no, you're locked into this direction. No, okay, good. That's where the other door was, right? No, that was through the floor. There we go. I'd love to find a stray door, though. But that's okay. We'll go back this way for now. Now, did I did connect all that. I don't know what that little white drop down is. I mean, maybe there at some point really is a double jump limitation somewhere around this area that will be unlocked via all of this, but we're not there yet. gotta be kidding me. That's all it was. So the door's somewhere that I haven't been, obviously, or at least that I haven't observed. Because where I haven't been and where I haven't observed are two different things. The other door led me across this divide. Didn't see that at all. Well, if I die, I will lose all my gold. So I want to climb back out. But otherwise, I was going to say I could just teleport back out. But we don't want to leave that on the table. The good thing is I think I can essentially speedrun it. A lot of the enemies are dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh my sweet God. That's actually the worst possible thing that could happen. There was a gap in between those things, though, that looked like it was a path. I have no gold now, right? That's how that works, for sure. Yeah, 0 gold. I don't gotta go back. There's also something there that I can drop down from eventually. But now I gotta speed run back for gold. And now I'm trapped in this pit with this idiot. This has kind of been the first back-to-back with the boss and the area and the way that they've output you from the boss fight. Been the first time in this game I've been a little frustrated with it and its design, and that hasn't happened very much. It's not enough to like ding it in any meaningful way for me. It's just like, let this be a slight misstep as far as my opinion or preference of the choices, and then, you know, if it's an anomaly compared to the rest of the game's design, not going to be a problem at all. I won't even think about this again. But were it to occur multiple times like this, where like you get output from a boss, you're put in an area, it's a maze, you're unclear like what you're even supposed to be trying to do, it's got a secret in it that you can't find, mind you. All that is starting to compile a little bit in a way where I'm like, okay, well, I didn't love all that back to back. It's been like, you know, an hour of game that's just felt slightly less than, you know, compared to what has come before it. That's all. We do have 1,000. What is that? It's shimmering. And I could have gone below, right? Still no door. I will feel better about it if I could find that door, if I'm being honest with you. And I want to be honest with you. So what's going to happen here if I don't make this jump? Like, I don't have a double jump yet, so do I fall in? Tortured corpse inscription. A life cut short too soon. The abused dead at 19. The inscription on this coffin looks like it was written by Gao Mang. The Jiangxin soldier was a military innovation pioneered by the Ji Kingdom during the war. Brain modifications removed any self-consciousness and pre-programmed talisman. Oh, the camera thing again, man. Who knows how long ago that happened? I'm sorry, everybody. And will never desert. During the middle part of the turbulent era, the Ji Kingdom drafted many civilians into the Jiangxi soldier program, sparking a powerful backlash. Make the cutscene take as long as you can. Feeling better now? Didn't think I'd end up owing you a favor. Why'd you save me? Aren't you in cahoots with the demons? I had no reason to stand by and watch you die. What caused you to be at death's door just now? My damn old condition again. That's what. My dumb luck for it to act up now. What kind of condition needs poison as a treatment? I've never seen a creature survive after consuming that much toxin. Ha! This condition needs poison to be kept in check. If it's fatal to most folks, it'll work like ambrosia on me. That guru once told me I was blessed with a poison-resistant body. Most would probably die if they contracted the same condition. His body's immune to poison. That's cool. I don't take favors for nothing. I don't know who or what you are, but the idea of owing someone really grates at me. Just this once, I'll treat you to some of my special medicinal brew. Alright, so he's giving me a way to upgrade my health. I'm counting through all this. There's a little bit too much dialogue at times. Dude, the camera... This is the episode, right? This is the cursed episode? That's fine. I'm back. So I drank poison with my worst enemy, getting a little bit drunk. Chemistry, is that some kind of sorcery? Science isn't sorcery. Oh, man. Long cutscene here, huh? Look at those pit stains. Sorry, everybody. Pour me another cup. Where do you plan to go next? I just decided I reckon I'll bunk at your place for now. My place? You mean at the Four Seasons Pavilion? Thank you. That's good. Put him in the hub. You can get back to the hub from everywhere. That's what we're looking for, okay? There's still so much to learn about this world, but it's damn dangerous. I need somewhere safe I can go to, and I got a good feeling about your place. And take Sean back to... Don't worry, I won't be a... Did he say I'll be a freeloader? Continue to provide medicinal brews. Okay, so if I just keep bringing him poison, I can upgrade my health. Now we want to beeline our way back. Max health upgrade's good, but I do think I need to start getting more health from my heals, which is one of the things that Kwafu sells. The timing of that never works like that again. It's just the first time you see it. It's really odd. Or it doesn't seem to. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. Which, let's be real, that is probably the case, but... Alright, now we're speedrunning. I have no interest in fighting anyone unless it's necessary. We already rested there, I believe. Alright. So this whole episode is going to be a backtrack episode, it looks like. That's not what I was necessarily hoping for. Maybe I'll end up cutting some of that so y'all don't have to hear me whine. Or, I did a lot of whining on the backtracking. If I ended up cutting it and you're hearing me say this right now, man, I was whining a lot. Just so that it'll be more interesting for the viewer. But ultimately what had happened was I dropped down a path I didn't want to go down. I'll show all this. And then I had to backtrack to go find the guy who wanted the poison because I remembered that, or I found the NPC by accident who had the poison. That NPC is not marked on the map, by the way. But now our poison boy is back in his, or back in our pavilion. So he's in our hub, Firelink Shrine, if you will. That's good news for us. So, with all that in mind, I don't even need that. We are just going to... Let me double check the map, but the only dead end we have is now this one that had the door. So the majority of this episode will have been the Grotto of Scriptures entry. I'm assuming we're about to enter it. Please don't enter my Grotto of Scriptures. At least without permission. I'm actually going to Google that, though, because I feel like if that secret is easily findable, I don't want to have... I do not want to have to backtrack for it, so... Let's see what it says. How to enter door in Grotto of Scriptures, 9 souls. Alright, I'm not gonna... It's too much. Secret shall remain a secret. You know, maybe it comes from somewhere else, maybe it doesn't. I don't care. Maybe at some point I'll be able to double jump and the other doors up there or something stupid. So I do think I'm going to go back to the pavilion. I'm going to sell some nodes, see what I can buy. I'd like to buy upgrades for the old peace pipe because I don't believe I've bought. I don't believe I've bought the upgrade. Now I think I have 2, but I don't think I've even bought 1 of the upgrades that lets the pipe restore more health per use. All right, where is Poison Boy? Ah, the tree's coming along nicely. Isn't your tree growing a little too quickly? Isn't it great? It's coming along really nicely. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's chop some of the wood down and use it as firewood. I agree. You're back. We don't know how this genetically modified plant came to be. We should dispose of it as soon as possible. Also, apologies if you hear noises. There's cleaning happening above me. No, I worked so hard to get it to this size. All you did was water it a couple times. You think this can grow all the way to the Heavenly Palace? They say that those living in the Heavenly Palace eat magic peaches that let you live forever. Don't believe those baseless fairy tales. And I thought everyone was nuts when I told them the real world lay outside the village. Don't worry, blah, 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 but just don't cause any trouble. Okay, tree. I wonder if the tree grows... Oh, it's like the time progresses out here. I really like that touch, for sure. While I'm over here, let's talk to Abacus. See if he has an opinion on what to do next. I'm assuming I'm just going to continue to go through that Grotto of Scriptures, but... My lord, I suggest going to the western part of the central core first. The transmutation factory and the warehouse zone are currently managed by Ji Quinn and Yan Lo. Dude, I need a notebook? So, transmutation factory, the warehouse zone. Okay, well. Factory emits massive waves of deadly heat radiation. Forgive my incompetence, but I've not yet found a way to relieve the heat waves. As for the westernmost warehouse zone, there might still be opportunities to exploit. Only best guess based on incomplete data. But how do I get to all that? Excuse me. Imagine maybe it's just through the... I was going through that path. Imagine it's through there. Well, first, I'm going to go sell my chips back. I have fewer than I expected. I'm not even over 1,000. How much was my peace pipe upgrade? I think it's 12. Ah, 800. Okay. Marginally improves it. Well, it's not ideal, but what are you gonna do? Now, I found that like stone. It's probably an item I needed. Let's see what Quafu has to say about what's happened though. You got your hands on Guamang's seal? I know she's despicable, but you really didn't need to finish her off like that. Do you think what I did was wrong? I wouldn't say that, but we all used to work together. I guess I'm a little sympathetic. So you think people she persecuted deserved it? Well, we are we're hardcore, man. Alright. I'm going to give some to Xiao Xiao, knowing it's going to unlock another long cutscene. Is he out with his tree, probably? I like that I was able to give him that, though. It's a fun little project for the guy. Let's talk. E, how'd your match with the bird lady go? Pretty sure I won. Did you make up? I cut her legs off and enslaved her for eternity, but... Alright, let's give him the game. I like these nuggets that let you improve the hub. That's really cool. Ah, you got a stone grilling plate. There's a board used to play Quankin. Quankin? It's an ancient strategy game. We use it to model the order of the universe. The pieces represent different celestial bodies, and as the game develops, it reveals the complex web of balance and opposition in nature. Whoa. Every move affects the entire board around it. It's just like how every one of our actions can affect others. Wow, sounds complicated. It will seem difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be hooked by its intricacies. This is a great game for developing your logical thinking. I don't really understand when you put it that way. Can we just start playing? No, you don't even know the basic layouts. Forget it. Nice, we're going to play. Okay, I was going to say. Bing. You have a really big home. No wonder you kept complaining about the size of our village. New Kunlun? No, I wouldn't consider this place home. It's not? Where'd you come from? Remember those bedtime stories I used to tell? We Solarians like those stories. All come from the planet called Penglai. On that planet was a small nation named Zia. That's what I call home. Oh, so those stories about those huge pools of water are true? They're called oceans, and I was born not too far from one. In fact, we used to joke about landlubbers like you. Oh, that was ye. It's not my fault. I had nowhere to practice. So the place you grew up was even bigger than here. That's nice. Peach Blossom Village wasn't even big enough to have a pond. Your ancestors actually came from a planet just as large as Penglai. It didn't have as much water as Penglai, but it's still covered in it. Really? Why did everyone move to this tiny place? There was a situation that we had to leave Penglai. As for the 8 men, that's a long story for another time. Can you not say? Does it have to do with why you're injured? Does it have to do with why you want revenge? Revenge? Who told you that? I'm just trying to pursue justice for my people and unmask those villains for all to see. Villains? What'd they do? Pay attention to the game. Bing. 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 There's so much reading in this game. Why do all my pieces disappear? Did you really think those questions would be enough to distract me? Guess that backfired. I actually went through that dialogue, but I think he said it was hard. Okay. I'm going to call it good to return to where we were. I think at this point what I'd like to do is get to where we can set up the next area to at least have an understanding of where we're going next. So let's go to last node. Wait, what? I have a... like an exclamation. What does that mean? Just that I can talk to Sean. Maybe I have an item for him. What is that? You're finally back. The performance can't start without an audience. What performance? Oh, he learned how to play his flute. The sheet music. Oh, of course I remember. Probably thought I wouldn't be able to handle it. I thought you picked it up on a whim. No way. I practice every day. I can vouch for Sean's daily practice. He's quite talented. What's weird about the place is the more you want to play, the worse it sounds. It's almost like I need to just relax and accept it. Well, let me demonstrate. Okay. So, apologies, I got a text I needed to reply to for work. Um, was that bad? It doesn't look like you enjoyed it. No, not at all. It was great. Did you make me emotional? Oh, it reminded me of my sister. Mercy, my lord, forgive my impulsiveness. Did you finish converting the score? Yes, I've uploaded it to your database. Let's leave it at that for now. Remember to stow the flute away when you're not using it so it doesn't get damaged by accident. Can I continue using it? I already gifted it to you. Oh, thank you, Yi. Forget the ballad, melody about taken, endured, passage time, blah, 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 blah. Is my tree any bigger? No. I want to climb to that treasure so bad. Okay, so I mentioned before, what I want to do now is try to loop around and go out this way, and then see if that takes me back to like the central hub in some kind of way where now I can get to a new spot. But I'm not sure I have a new skill at this point. I don't really remember. Camera's dead again. Guys, this is the most cursed episode we've ever done. So I went out up and right last time. What's up and left? New Kunlun Citra Hall. Let me see if I can figure out how to get to the warehouse. Is it warehouse? Right? Hmm. Okay. I think... Wasn't there a massage boy with a shield? That might be our secret. It's weird how there's these random spots that look 3D when everything else has been more 2D. Like, here's what I'm talking about. So if you look right here, if you look at the pillars on that right side, as I move, they don't reveal to show you more of their side. They stay fully 2D. But as you come over here, look at the sides of these roofs. They have sides to them. They don't just stay 2D and move to the side. Like, as we get further, you can see the edges. Like, those are 3D models. That's really interesting. And it's mostly only in that area with the big old tentacles. Moving along, moving along. Yeah, this was the guy. Like, I don't think I could get around him before, right? So, whoa! So he is probably it. So there's subtle bits of like progressionary blockage that you can forget really easily because they're not particularly obvious. What do we? The Cortex Center. What is happening? So it's acknowledging to me that it's a glitch right now. Am I about to have to fight? Am I about to have to fight? This is trippy, man. Oh, this is trippy. It's cool. That was scary. Dude, that was really neat. Trying to get hit, something bigger's going on here. The sci-fi-ness of the game isn't always showing through, but every now and then you're like, oh, whoa. Cortex Center. I think if we can get to the factory or the warehouse, whichever of those two places that Abacus told us about, that's probably where we're stopped, so we'll be ready to go in a new area next time. And we'll just kind of refer to this as the entry to that grotto. Cortex Center. So still exploring, though, which makes sense. We just jump into that as many times as I can. Bink. Oh, it's interesting. It's like... I keep missing the up arrow on the rope. There we go. Cool. Love taking damage. I had no way to know what happened. Pop that guy. Good lord, there's a lot of directions. Alright. This is a bigger area than I expected, so we will have some exploring here first, which is good. It's the path to the factory and the warehouse. So that connects back to what exactly? Do I need to charge him? A lot of gold, man. Hack and give me them ropes. Alright. Back to having a good time. All that backtracking was very annoying, but that's kind of the nature of a Metroidvania. I think the other part of it, if I'm being realistic with myself, that makes it a little bit more frustrating than it probably would otherwise be, is that there's a little bit of pressure when you're streaming or playing to make sure, like, oh my god, this is dragging, it's not fun. But really what's probably less fun is just hearing me go into a state of rage or annoyance over dumb stuff. So pull it together, Murray. No. Those little things look like secrets, you know? Alright, so we've actually uncovered most of this. It looks like maybe it'll be a complete loop at some point. That's where we had been. Oh, and I'm going to be able to open a shortcut by dropping that rope. Which, like, do I want to go down here and explore this at all? Like, do I miss anything? No. Okay. So we ultimately just chose the right path is what happened. Whoa! Oh, there's nothing here. He's nervous. We're okay. We are okay. The Immortal Portrait. It's a Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Shennong. It's an ancient watercolor painting and is said to depict an immortal who appears in every age sporting the same appearance. I thought it said every sporting age for a minute. Wow. An immortal athlete. Factory Great Hall. All right. I would say then our next node will be our stopping point for this episode. Oh, baby. All right. Oh, my God. Am I supposed to have double jump already? Or is it just that this elevator will come down? I really want it to be the ladder. Dude, what in the world? How am I supposed to do this? You know what? I think if I don't rush, I was going to say I can get the ledge grab there. Are you all taking a shot every time I ask about double jump? I hope so, because you'd be hammered. Been a long way since we've had... Oh my god. The entire room was on fire. Did you all just see that? But what is this thing doing? Do I know what this is doing? Is it good or bad? It's green feels good, no? Oh, it is good. It is keeping me alive. So I think our goal is to GTFO when that happens and save right here. And that is where we will resume next time. Guys, it was a turbulent episode at best. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Helps out a lot. Promise we'll be better in the next one, but you can find out by hitting subscribe because you'll find out when we release the next one. Hit the bell. You'll get a notification for it. We'd love to have you around for that. Also, leave us a comment if you're enjoying this playthrough, or if you're not, let us know what you think could be better, or what you want to see us play next. We love hearing from you guys. The whole reason we play is to build that community, learn about games from each other. So we want to hear from you guys down there. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you again next time.